Oh, sir.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go, let's go. Let's go, let's go to the window. To the window, to the wall. Don't sing the rest of those words. That's not necessary. I'm in a zone ski today, boy. I'm in a zone ski today. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. I didn't clean my glasses, but I'm still feeling good. I also wrote the wrong day on the card. But I'm here. I'm here. Let me get my spectacles ready for speculation. And then it'll be time to start the show. Let's go. Here we go. Here we go. Ready? Action. Boom. MiSuNDERStoOd, Terrence Taylor. Terrence talks too much. Damn, yeah, you do, bruh. Day 38. Hold on. Can't tell you the time if I can't see. 2:53. 2:53. Action, snappage. Here we go. Yes, it is. The reason I got the date wrong, or the number on the card wrong, is because today is September 7th. The way that I write the file numbers in Adobe, I write September 3-digit number, month 3-digit number. So of course today is September 007, baby. Come on now. Who could be mad at that? September 007, I'm here. I'm Black James Bond in it today. I'm young Idris out here in this piece. Yay. It's a good day. I'm feeling the buzz and the pull, the momentum of success, forward steps. Yeah, the snowball is a snowball, and I'm happy today. I have a few things for you. What I got for you today, too. Y'all was in my petty bag this morning. I was in my supremely petty bag. We're going to talk about my pettiness and why I need to look this way and not that way. That's 1. 2, update on the merch order. Big old updates for you. But before I tell you about all that, bing, bing, ring. Housekeeping for today. My editing schedule, it's a whole hot mess. A sweet spectacle of disaster. This morning, however, I got the 50 minutes of episode 22 completed this morning before my beautiful human came downstairs and woke me up. Too bad I wasn't asleep. It was great. And then that has only left me with one session from the month of August, and then I'm fully officially caught up. It's 21, man. The smoke is there. It's waiting for me. I'm ready. I'm ready to tackle it now. I don't feel a way about any of the things. It's been a cool process. Again, I intentionally gave myself the most amount of time to be away from that moment before looking back at it. And today or tomorrow, I'll have both parts of day 21 in the tuck. So yay, I'll be here to share all that with you very, very soon. That's it. That's all for the housekeeping, because these topics is big time today. Okay, so the merch order update that I have for you today, I talked to this morning, has been tremendously helpful in being kind and walking me through this process. What I've come to understand is whatever they're doing that shit is in motion, and they're busy and they're making money, and there's a customer that is used to dealing with that has a better understanding of what they want, what they're doing, how they're going about it. I'm sure he's dealing with bigger companies who are asking for 3, 4, 500 pieces of whatever. Off you go. Versus single human, really sample one of wanting everything. So I got a talking to this morning about how things typically go, how the way I've gone about certain things has not been the most productive for the delivery of what it is that I want on their end, which I completely understand. I've been using the phrase, can you explain to me the standard industry practice for how this typically goes? Because I keep coming back to how we do things in Nova Scotia and how we can get away with doing business on the East Coast, and how that works in bigger cities is just not the same. So if I'm used to being able to do this, do that, kind of go, oh, send another email 6 minutes later saying, oh, I forgot that thing. Can you send? No, bro. The way we handle it is one person sends a full order, and that's the order, and then we send it and it's done. Like, I don't want to hear your, I forgot my thought, let me add it to the list. No, the email chain is sick. So I'm having to go about learning how things need to be done and how I need to do things on my end so that it's clear for them on their end, and also it's clear for to understand and for to then disseminate that information down to whoever needs to do the work appropriately. So I learned that I am oftentimes the creator of chaos. Not intentionally. I learn and I function so much more outside of my brain and in real time and in front of people. That's what MiSuNDERStoOd is. That's what this whole purpose of this is, to share. Here's me, here's how I operate, and you may not understand it, but there's clarity and very clear lines as to how we got from here to here. And the way I may explain the story, tell it, in this singular instance, it just may not make sense to you. Also, it doesn't help that I'm doing this complete build of product line via email and phone to a person I never met before, and who's never met me. More importantly, there's something about me that you must feel to understand. And phone calls, you kind of get a bit of that. Email, you don't really get much of that. I'm an in-person type of person. And pre-COVID, I was a hugger. So once you are around me, all of this makes a bit more sense. And that's difficult when you've never met people before and they've never met you. So I need to understand how to navigate I call it chaos, but it's the creative brain. It functions how it does. There oftentimes is no rhyme or reason. It just is what it is. That's art. That's why art and business have this funny way of not getting along all the time. And the clashing of heads, because the way that the mind works and the way that the mind shares information in these two different spaces are just not the same in any way at all. So I need to do a better job of understanding the creative component of what I'm doing and then translating that in the best business way possible that is clear for others, not necessarily just for me. I have a notebook upstairs. Art is not what you see, it's what you make others see. And I could think it's this, but if I show it to you and you see it as something else, that it was not my intention, well, cool, because art's open for interpretation. But if there's a message and I'm trying to relay it to you, and for whatever reason, however I articulate it, does not get you to where I want you to be, that's on me. That's not on you. So how do I do that in a more productive way in dealing with people because of the barriers of time, distance, impersonism? They're all hurdles you got to overcome, and doing something new, and having a rough idea of what I want to do, but still needing. There's nothing in here that's the same. There's 23 pieces. They're all different. Every single one. The next 13 items, 17, are all different. Every single one. Nothing is of two. So, yeah, that will be fucking annoying to deal with if the person on the other end is sending you an email with the order you want instead of putting it in a spreadsheet and clearly outlining it. Not that I don't love me a good spreadsheet. But when I see what I see in Creative Brain and then I need to share it, I'll share it creatively through written words, typed meh. But from the business brain, I need to put it in little boxes and organize it a bit more. And I be really feeling like my articulation of what I want is in order. And maybe it is. But that doesn't mean there's not a better way to organize it so that those on the other end are more productive. I don't want to be the client who order takes 2x more time just to deal with it, just because it's scatterbrain. Nah, do a better job on my end. Come with something that makes more sense and then go from there. So, what do I have for this order? I'm going to tell you. What did I order? Yes. I ordered, I did it. I ordered the zip up hoodie and did another option in black and white, left chest, jersey style with the up on the shoulders. I did my polo, my cardigan, and I did my zip up sweater, jacket. It's called the jacket. And then I did a small version of the kids. I got a small and a medium and a large of the kids. So now at least I'll be able to see if this fits my small human or not. And yours. Available coming soon. That's it. Boom. And then the 3 items that we're missing. Cool. Got it. All right. So done. My order's in. Place that. I just need to get the order, like the actual, hey, click this and pay. Then my order will be in motion. Yay to that. Wait. I have another thing. Is there anything else that I want to tell you about the merch order? How my brain works? How I create chaos and I'm an external learner? Nope, that's it. But this is an impromptu. I just placed the order for the woven labels maybe an hour ago. I had them in the cart to purchase last night, reviewed it. Everything was good. I always do to sleep on it. There's nothing about the order being placed last night at 10 p.m. or this morning placed at 7 a.m. that makes any difference in the order delivery process. Maybe a day, but probably not. Took the night, slept on it, feel good, placed those. $338 later for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16 different labels. 5 minimum for some of them. So that's going to always be the challenge, is the minimum order you're able to order. The minimum order you're able to. Yep, that's right. In order to come on with the orders to get what it is that you want. The minimum order you have to order in order to get the order that you want. There we go. I'm here for it. So that's in a couple weeks. I'll be here. Yay. Yay to that. Ha. Lasty. Petty ass me. Okay, I gotta. Why am I so petty? Fuck. I can't help it. I can't. I'm human. So I'm petty. And I work on it every day. And there's things I have to do actively and very intentionally in order to subdue my pettiness. Because this shit will come out with a vengeance at any and all costs. I be so petty every day. Most times I keep it to myself. Today I'm going to let you in on a petty train of thought that I had this morning that remains between us, okay? All right, cool. Some of me needs this as an athlete to create a nemesis or a sparring partner in the thing. Yeah, it's me versus me and cool, but sometimes that's boring. Sometimes I want to be the boxer who puts their opponent's face on the heavy bag and punches the shit out of them for the weeks leading up in training camp to the big fight. I'm that person. I very much am that person. And I like it, and I have to be smart about it. I remember seeing Kevin Garnett in his documentary talk about how he needed the bullshit to fuel him. And in some moments I go, okay, I don't need to grasp onto that negativity to fuel me forward. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I do, and it feels great. Sometimes I need it. Sometimes I need to see the bullshit that's going on to go, you are not that. And this is, and disclaimer, this whole section of this conversation is my ego talking. I'm taking any mystery out of that. This is my fucking big, gigantic ego on full display today. I'm going to temper it. I can't really tell you everything about what I want to say, but I'll give you the digestible and shareable version of where I'm at and why I'm here. How I take shots at people. Yeah, I do. Because of editing, I can be professional about who I aim at. And in most cases, unless the person is listening, nobody will know who the person I'm talking about is. But I'm like Drake and Hove and all these rappers who subbing and I'm here for it. I don't care. Most cases, if they weren't people that I don't need to tear a specific person down to display fuck that motherfucker. That's a universal sentiment that exists that you completely understand. And it almost loses some of that if, for the lack of a better term, I put a name on the bullet. I'm not here for that. I'm here for the truth, but not all of it. That is the art of this thing. I will not come on here and name drop and talk shit about people by name, but I will tell you about some people. And if you know a thing or two and can do some very high level math, you'll figure it out. That's this percentage of people. So we'll see. Oh man, why did I even see or think about this person? What came to there? Something sparked this at the very beginning. You know what? I can't tell you why. I can't tell you how. Sometimes the bullshit and the shit that I don't want to think about crawls from right back here and then lands right there. And I didn't ask for it. I have a feeling strongly within me that that's what happened today. I needed a kick in the ass reminder. So those who shall remain nameless. Actually, no, this part I can do. This is the only name I'm giving you. Nathan Simons. I think it's Nathan D. Simons. He's an actor, performer. I saw him in The Color Purple at Neptune, and then we did a project together, and we went around the province and we celebrated awesome people. Okay, here we go. And I saw the 2 year later version of how that was promoted. I saw and I fucking laughed. Sometimes I am a hater. And I don't care. But sometimes there's some shit that is worth laughing at. Because it gives me the reminder of this is why you don't look back. I did a project. Nathan's face was on the opening scene of season 2 of starring that, I cannot remember his name, the black dude from Oz who was pretty sure he was in a wheelchair. That guy. This dude is in the show with that guy now. And I'm me here doing this. And then I looked at what's being displayed now, and the people who are involved are still doing the exact same thing they were doing 3 to 5 years ago. Exactly the same. One of these people I really appreciate and care about. One of them is words I will not even say and save me the censoring. But it annoyed me because it was another example of, oh, and here in Nova Scotia, you can just do whatever and not get any better and shit will still be the same and people will celebrate it. And it's gross. It's gross. I also looked at this person who was a part of this updated version of the storytelling to see that their podcast is so fucking inconsistent, it hurts. I would fucking hate to be a listener of this person's show. Because if I really wanted to hear it and I really wanted their content, I would have no fucking clue when it was coming out. That's not cool. That's not cool. I don't care about the person and whatever. Live your life, however. But to put out a podcast every 2 weeks, and then the next time you put it out is a month later, and then 2 weeks, and then a week, and then 3 weeks later, and then a month later, bro, I would have a fucking fit. I wouldn't listen to your show anymore, is what would happen. It's such a fucking disservice to the space, 1, and 2, to the listener. It's bullshit. How do you do that? I got annoyed when Brilliant Idiots wouldn't post the episode at the right time. they were a day late, and I was like, all right, they did that 5 or 6 times. Okay, I'm not listening anymore, because you cannot play with my emotions like this every day, every week, that I'm expecting to hear this thing that you told us is coming out at this frequency. No. To the point where I started doing the math. I've recorded in the previous 2 years, they've recorded as many episodes as I've recorded in the last month and a week. They've released as many episodes in, it's like 2 years and 3 weeks, 3 months, sorry. The amount of episodes that I have recorded in 37 days. So this is why I don't look back. Because first of all, why am I comparing myself to this person with this work ethic and this way of going about things? It's actually dumb of me. Problem is, one time or another, there is a reason where these two people could exist in the same space and it would be comparable. It's not anymore. That's just the reality. And that's that on that. Why do I look back? Why do I care about? Sometimes I need to just look and say, yo, that's trash. And I will not. Let me see how low the fucking bar is. Okay, don't do that. Oh, that's what you can do with a full hand's worth of partners, budgets and money and people contributing to this thing. And you did that consistently. And it looks and sounds like that? Okay. Now if I really dig into my memory bank, this just popped into my mind. The person who this person is working on the project with, who I know and love, told me of them recording this project. They just didn't tell me what it was or who it was with. I understand why. But, oh. Okay. Makes it really hard to be call it a big fish. This pond is very small. It should be, we should work so much more together, and I understand why we don't, so I'm not even going to have that conversation. But what I will say is, this made me laugh. This is how it all comes full circle. Here's, in some aspects, the artist and the ego need to stand like this and say everybody else is shit. Don't ever fucking compare anything anybody on planet Earth is doing to me and what I'm doing, because there is no fucking comparison. Do you understand me? I don't want to hear it. I don't care. I don't care if they use microphones, cameras, they're black, I don't care. No. I am him. And that's fucking that on that. That must exist. It has to. And it also, yeah, my ego has to muster that. But there is an element of looking back where I go, okay, that's not a bad idea. Sometimes I have to look back to say, all right, who hired me? And then who did they hire after me? And then what did that look like? And matter of fact, who did they hire before me? And what did that look like? Oh, no one's done better than me after they went off after me. Yo, I could name you 9 clients right now, but I won't. That I've seen their before and after work of hiring me, and I go, sucks to be you. So then why did they not come back? The best question of the day. One, I learned too much outside of my brain. And I'm supposed to be the expert. So when you come to hire me and I'm learning outside of my brain and I'm learning on the fly with you, sure, that's cool. But as a paid customer, it's not. Have your shit together and then deliver me the service that I hired you for. Thank you very much. Don't learn with me, Terrence Taylor. Get your shit together and then do what you need to do. Okay, fine. Because I didn't have all of my shit together, I was still existing in a freelance video producer space as if I had some fucking say over the art. No. Here's the scheme, follow it. The problem was most people didn't have a scheme. They just had an idea. And I didn't really have the best scheme either. It wasn't written down. It was in my soul. It's a great scheme, but it's in my soul. That's not going to translate into healthy communications between your clients. It's not. So when I go in doing me, showing up artsy ass me, and then I put something together and I go here and they go, that's not what we want. Yep. Yeah, but you hired me, so you get what I give you. No, sir. We need this to look like this. And then it stripped all of what I felt like I was bringing to the table that was magical and whimsical and part of the arts. And we need this to focus on these people, put that logo here, put that name there. This needs to be this and that and done. Thank you very much. So once I realized, oh, this is an art and I'm following a system. And once they realize, oh, we don't want to hire an artist. We want someone to follow our system. They went and found someone who would do what they told them to do without the creative thoughts and what I believed was adding to the process, which in many cases was actually taken away from me. No, sir, we do not want to deal with you. Okay. Problem with that is in this space, in this landscape, in these industries, yo, I'm not taking no shit money for no bullshit job. I just won't. 97% of people will, though. So what I didn't take, I know who took it. And not that they're not me, but they're not fucking me. They don't do what I do, how I do it. As a client video producer, provider, that wasn't making commercials and social media videos and wasn't making your standard, here's our company and here's what we do. Nobody can fucking do that like me. It's just a fact. It's too many layers that I will not tell, but some are very obvious. You cannot. So I see why it was that before. I see why it's that now. All right. But more than anything, it showed me that I was in the wrong space. This is not the space for me to exist in. Competing in this space or thinking, no, it's not there. Oh, okay. So stop comparing yourself to those people because you're not there. You brought yourself there to make a living, to be able to buy these things, but in how you operate, you're not there. You're not a fucking freelance video editor, producer, videographer, fucking what? None of that. Do you see inside of my brain? Don't put that bum ass, bland ass fucking label on me. Please, never in your life. It's fucking insulting. So I look back and see where I was and who I was around and why it didn't work. And I'm not mad at them. I'm not mad at me. I very clearly see, bro, you're over here and they're over there. And that's just what it is. And that's okay. That's actually better. Oh, awesome. Now my ego can focus on me and making what I make better, because I don't have Instagram and don't care. Yo, even being on LinkedIn and having to see fucking people that, not that I don't care about their life, but I don't care about all that it takes to care. I don't care to do all that it takes to care. You can't. It's just a bandwidth thing. But it's part of it, so you got to kind of have to. But this is why I got tunnel vision. When rappers don't listen to other rappers' music, I see why. Yeah, no, I can't even be concerned with what you're doing. It'll annoy me to see that that's what the field is saying. This is the top of the field. This subpar ass, inconsistent, low quality bullshit is championed in the field. This field. No, move to another fucking field, bro. This not the grass. This not the grass to grow your roots in, my dog. It's not. If that's what they growing, and this is what everyone's excited to be fucking with, and this is what y'all want to eat. This here grown in this old bum ass bullshit ass grass. Just mediocre ass grass. That's what you want to grow your food and your crops and. So instead of complaining about the people and the field and those who want to eat the shit ass fucking food, just go somewhere else where the quality of everything has increased exponentially and just stay over there. I've done a really good job of being quiet over the last few years. Because how I would have said all of this before, not like this at all. Not even close. Done a lot of work. A lot of fucking work. Figure out where I need to be and how to be best for me in order to. Because this ego is nonstop. It exists. Any artist knows. Any great artist knows. Yep. So you got to tame that. In order to tame that, you got to set yourself up so that you can be your best self. Not be looking over there at what anybody's doing, worried about what anybody else is doing. And if you do go over there into that, all right, fine, bro. Please don't stay over there too long. Please, for the sake of the greatness of your art and your creativity, please do not spend your time looking at your old shit and worried about what everybody else is doing. Please don't. Please. You're better than that. Yeah, you're right. You motherfucking right. Yeah, I'm back on my shit. Back on my shit. My ego shit. Petty gang, petty white, in the building. I'm here. I'm not going nowhere. I'm glad I got to share that with you. That's the PG-13 rated version. Nah. Yeah. Somewhere between PG and PG-13. PG-11. That's PG-11 because it could have got R-rated. It could have got X-rated. And I think XXX goes a little bit before that. And there's like an NR where there's no rating at all. Growth. And change. Always change. There's always change. Petty me and my merch order. That's that. That's that on that. That's my dog upstairs. Oh, last thing, because we were talking about LinkedIn and being careful. No, not being careful. That doesn't even make any sense. We were talking about LinkedIn and I got an invitation to connect from a complete fucking stranger. I didn't know who this person was. Looked at their profile. They seemed pretty interesting. Had some common things and interests. Great, cool, accept. Send a message. engage in a conversation, because I'm a conversation man. Like, don't pop up on my internet space as a complete stranger and then not engage in some level of conversation, because I don't know you at all. Sent a message, sent another message, 3 weeks go by, I go back, nah, fuck out of here. I don't know you and I'm trying to converse with you. I don't know what's going on. Unconnected. I don't know if that's how it goes in the world of how this goes, but for me, I don't want to have a bunch of strange people in a space where I'm really trying to connect with people I either know or I'm trying to build something with. So you have to go. Why do I get a message today saying, oh, I read your message and I see that we're not connected anymore. So sorry if it took me too long to write back. Best of luck in your endeavors. And you know, when you're just like, first of all, I didn't know you. Second of all, if you read my message and you took the time to reply to me, instead of engaging in the conversation that I was tempted to engage with you, your response is, all right, we'll see you. Bye. All right, bruh. Them is the type of people, for me, I go, you wasn't supposed to be around me anyway. Go. That's why I fucking hate this shit, man. This is the double-edged sword of having to exist on the internet with complete strangers and being a very particular type of person. Most people drive you fucking nuts. So what can you do? Get rid of their ass. Out of here. Bye. No more. Oh shit, what's happening? Why is that flashing? Something's flashing. Okay. I don't know what that means, but I'm gonna get going. But before I get going, I'm gonna tell you that, hi, this is my merch, my I Want My Change merch. This is my fresh hoodie. I hope you like it. I dressed as me because how could you not? I'm Terrence Taylor. This is MiSuNDERStoOd 2. Today it's I Want My Change. In this moment, it's I Want My Change. Hi, how do I look? Do I look great? Do I look like me? Yeah. Okay, it's still flashing, but I gotta go. Have a good day. I'm out of here. And until next time. No. I didn't want to show the Band-Aid, but no gang signs. There's no gang signs. None. Bye.
My daddy makes out. And his name is Terrence Taylor. And I took those pictures.